Shooting floors into the stream. Digital madness, pixels scream. Fans unite, chaos reigns. Twitch jokes on his electric flames. Fingers fly, guns ablaze. Virtual town in a digital haze. Keyboard warrior, sheriff's the night. Through the screen he cuts the light. Live stream fire, wild pulse. Sheriff's grip, a thunder's jolt. Twitch alive under his reign. Chaos wilding his digital game. That explodes, no control. Sheriff's justice takes a toll. Awash in pixels, drowned in sound. This guy shrift lays it down. Metal riffs invade the mind. In his world, no rewind. Every click, a battle cry. Under neon skies we fly. Fame grows in the glow. Sheriff rules, let chaos flow. Gamers bow to the king. To his rules they cling. Ah!
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Alright, today we're going to be playing another session of Twisted. This time we're going to be in the X-Pol. Sorry about that. This time we're going to be in the X-Pol. The very fun little DOW that very fun little DOW that they added in the game. Let's go ahead and turn the... This thing is neat. It's faster than the other DOWs. And it is much faster than the other DOWs, and it scans faster. However, it's a lot more fragile. A lot more fragile. So as you can see, there's actually already a tornado forming back over there. It's already formed, pretty much. This day's thermos are kind of bad, so we're not really going to see many big storms, but I need to get on the road. Don't thermo and drive, folks. Come on, there. Should go squirrely. There we go. Now this thing is all the way off in Verwokwa, and we are up here in Nateville. So we are going to attempt to cut back here. Full kind of view of the truck here. We're just going to kind of sit on the bridge and watch this thing. We're coming up to the interstate, and we're just going to kind of sit here and on the bridge and watch and scan. It's a lot more maneuverable than the big DOW that we're used to. We're used to DOW 6, the big, heavy, hard to stop moving vehicle. And I think this storm is lifting. Go ahead and deploy the stabilization system. And I believe we're on the back end of this thing, and we don't really aren't going to get any good scans. But look how much faster this thing rotates than a regular DOW. This thing rotates quick. This thing has since went unwarned. So I don't think there's going to be a tornado here, but there is still rotation, which means there's rotation, but there's no tornado still. So that's the thing. There is a tornado up here still, but that one was tiny. As you can see, the rotation is still above our heads, though. So that's good. Really scanning anything, but we are in position to provide the necessary updates with our DOW system. So people are gonna get accurate rotation updates because we're sitting here. Getting into the wind current now. That or some heavy rain. And as you can see, this rotation is still there, and it's just kind of there. We're watching it with our DOW, so that's why it's still on the screen. And the DOW is right here. We're right under this orange little sidewinder mark. And that's why it's here. It would have been gone otherwise, because how far the radar is wouldn't have seen this. That is just minuscule now. The rotation here is just minuscule. So and it looks like it's gone. Yeah, it does appear to be gone. It's gone completely. Okay, so we thought it might have been cycling, but it's not. So head back down into Prior Lake. This server has been running for just about 2 hours, so there shouldn't be that much. Issues. Excuse me, sorry. And it is 11 o'clock. When tomorrow, and these thermals are not, they're not good for this type of setup. I mean, genuinely, we had some minor tornadoes tomorrow. We're not going to have many. Day 3, we might, but just wanted to come and get about an hour's worth of a Twisted Stream in. There we go. And while we're here, we're gonna run in and grab our a flashlight. With the rad pole, like the DOW 6 has two. The DOW 6 has 2 places for 2 probes. The rad pole does not have a place for a probe at all, 100%. So, as you can see, that storm is basically pushing on out of here quick. It's over Almora and Huron now. It's just kind of there doing nothing. Getting on up out of here. So, let's take a look at some of the days that they've had. Day 1, they had some small tornadoes. Nothing fancy. One that actually went over the radar but didn't damage it. One that we were tracking out here in Helma. Another one up there with associated with this one. And the one we were tracking over here but never actually found. And then I don't actually see where this other one is. And just like that, that storm is dissipated completely. Ah, that's why. Max length of 1 mile. Like it didn't even do anything. And we are on day 2 now, so this server's only been up for about an hour. So this one hit some of the outskirts, but unrated, so we can, if we really wanted to, we could go rate some storms today, but I'm not going to do that. There's no real need for me to do that, if that makes any sense. Alright, we're going to just wait here, and as you can see, I've got my little buddy today, little camera drone. A friend of mine sent it to me. He was like, hey, you might like this little camera drone. And so, yeah, I kind of like it. And we have the vest. Last stream we did not have our vest on. Just have a vest for this character. So it doesn't really match like his shoulders. It's kind of blocky and weird, but it works out. So we're just gonna wait. And waiting shall we do. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we're just basically gonna wait here, guys. It's nothing fancy. No. Okay, I wasn't sure somebody was going to do that. Now I'm positive somebody was going to do that, so I'm going to lock it. Nobody's going to be riding with me today anyway, so, or that I know of, unless somebody here in the stream decides to ride with me, but... Oh, it's 3 in the morning. What? Really? Really? Wow, interesting. Okay. I'm going to dip out.
The National Weather Service in Hazleton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wandina County, north central Kisota, Beltrami County, north central...
This dickhead really did that. Oh my god. You know what? Screw you. I hate people who do that. That's why he got in the truck. He wanted to deploy it, so that way it would take longer for me to... I hate people who do that. little bit of a hook forming. Let's see about where in the velocities this will form. Actually, let's... Yep, there is a... It's not a multi-vortex, dude. Stop. Oh my god, I hate it when people false... Alright, let's see if they usher in a... tornado warning on this. Let's go ahead and unparking lot me, and let's go ahead and get on the bridge. We now officially have a tornado warning out for it. And there is a funnel. We got a 48-mile-an-hour wind on this thing, and the wind field is starting to show. sit here and measure this thing out and get our little monetary gain on this thing and do what we can. And she's officially now fully condensed and on the ground at this point, and it is directly in front of us.
Beltrami County, north central Minnesota. Severe thunderstorm capable of affecting a tornado area.
This thing, if it continues on its current path, will impact somewhat of the Hazleton area, probably up there by the news area, the news building.
Floor of the building in an interior hallway or room such as a closet. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body and always stay away. Tornado warning for Mendocino County, north central Minnesota.
There's no other storms on this, so this is going to remain
Producing a tornado near
at a kind of a low end tornado. Why are you? Who's accepting? Who's inviting me? Oh, I don't need to be in a convoy. I don't need to be in a convoy. I don't want to be in someone's convoy because. It's gaining some strength. It got a 79 now, which by the TVS legend it would be over 100. So we're not scanning directly into the core with this. Is definitely not scanning directly into the core. We only really scan the tornado itself, so we don't know what speeds it is in the core of the DOW. Got a 90-mile-an-hour outer core, but it is 120 with the inner. Usually the game is accurate on those. Stop that. In a good position. Let's go ahead and on deploy here. It always takes the front stabilizer a lot longer to kind of on deploy, which sucks, but as you can see, all the chasers are currently doing stupid things, like, you know, normal. this is actually moving directly into Hazleton right now. Which, it's not a bad tornado. It's not a good tornado, but it's not a bad tornado. It's not going to cause much damage other than some roofs. Some roof knockout power, maybe. I'll just put the stabilizers down only. Let's get a good radar angle on this thing. Let's just scan it. It's 70 miles an hour. It ain't gonna be too damaging to. It ain't gonna be too damaging to the city. It looks a lot worse than it actually is. I would say this is EF, like, I'll be honest, probably not even EF1 strength. It's probably EF0. With just the radar signature plus the miles per hour that I'm scanning just on the back end. And the back end is usually the stronger winds. So the RFD is what actually destroys a lot of houses. It's not the wind from the front. It's actually the RFD. The wind blows from the front of the tornado in a circular motion and, knocks things loose. The RFD blows directly into the tornado, which is usually what completely destroys it. Now, stronger tornadoes. There's another storm near Jamal, huh? Where is that at? No, it's this one. It's just capable of producing a tornado. They marked it as capable. That's why they made it capable to produce a tornado, because it was in the last throws, and the AI recognized that as it's. I'm not even scanning any data from this thing anymore. So there is no data on this thing. Stabilizers did not deploy, so that's unfortunate. It's not. Actually, you know what? We can just angle this thing. I don't think there's going to be any more storms, so. Gotta put this back to original angle. And let's see, did these stabilizers undeploy? We're going to have to go ahead and auto-deploy. Just never do that again. Okay. We do have another storm, actually. It's growing back there over T-Hib. Actually, it's growing back past T-Hib. That's over Mizpah. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're gonna haul ass. Everybody else is kind of chasing that one storm. I'm gonna haul ass down there. That thing is way off the grid as far as you're not gonna raise up. Alright, I think we broke our truck. Let's respawn their X-Pol. We broke our truck. That thing is actually not over by hitting. It looks more like... Let's get ourselves on a current better track here. Let's go ahead and lock the vehicle, get it on that. That thing is actually not over by hitting. It looks like... That storm is actually off the map. that storm is building off the map. So we're gonna go ahead and go kind of take a right here. Yeah, that storm is way off the map still. It's building off the map. That's okay. That's an interesting concept. Yeah, it's just now approaching. If we hit the T-Hib radar, it's just now building off map. So, yeah. We have a bit, and the base of the storm is wide. So, let's pull out like this so we can see. There we go. That's much better here. The base off the map is interesting, but your inner core is going to be right over in there. So this thing is going to be moving direct fucking north. So if this thing doesn't stay on the map, it's going to be like right over here in the 10, the 41, the 53 area. What I'll do is I'll kind of hit the... I'll go all the way up to the 9, and we'll just... And there's some lowering basing here. You got 3 significant little lowerings that we can see. Not wall clouds, just little lowerings. So... I think I'm the only one that's really currently moving for this storm. I have a couple over here in Welchel, but I'm really going to be the first one out on this thing. So let's try to get the first contact report on it. And it is just hanging out right off the edge of the map there. We just passed through Funkley. It's a small, very small little town. I'm not seeing any rotation yet. No visual rotation. Because we're not going to have any type of rotationary markers with this because it's not even on the map. I'm actually thinking I'm going to pass the 9 and I'm going to go directly down here to the this unnamed dirt road. It looks like it's some sort of unnamed road there. Thermals are directly north, so past the 9. So yeah, we're just gonna hold right here and watch out into the field. We may not be able to even scan this thing, just be how far it is off map. If with its north movement, if anything does pop off on this thing, it's gonna be over here. So, we're here in this clear air. Oh good, this is actually not a dirt road. It's a county paved. Good. Oh no, it's a gravel. My bad. Well, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll sit right here at this farmhouse. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and activate our scanner. Give us some accurate reading into this thing. Like I said, I don't know if the DOW... There is some rotation. There is some rotation. We got some rotation in the back half. And it's going to come on the map, so we'll get right here to the 10. We'll get right up here in the intersection of the 10. And honestly, oh, we got another storm. Check that out. It's building over here. There is another storm building over 3 Mile. Looks like. Let's see, from my position, looking to my right, yeah, it's building over the 3 Mile. This one may be just kind of just not doing things. As much as I want to, as much as I want to sit here with the DOW and look at it from an extremely large range. Yeah, this thing is building right over Starbuck and 3 Mile, like right on the edges of the radar. This one's actually going off map, so you know what? Get in the truck. We're going to abandon that one that's off the map currently in favor of the one that is requiring a DOW. That is over-hibbing right now. And off in the, kind of in the radar cross, like, section. And it looks like I said, it's going to be moving in kind of an eastern or a more western location or direction. So if anything forms, it's going to be right over here over Starbucks. So we're going to need to kind of haul down here to the 41 and get down from the 41 to the 61. So that's kind of how that's going to be working. And again, a Charger who is much faster. Chargers do like 140 in this game. This Rapid X-Pol only does about 110. So 30 miles more than me, he's going to get there quicker. But getting there quicker usually, wow, there's a lot of wind. I'd love to get there's a lot of wind here in Starbuck. I would love to catch a fucking reading right here. Not even a tornado reading. I would just love to catch a ground reading there. If I had the DOW 6, I could pump. If I had the DOW 6, I could pump the mezzo into the atmosphere with the deployment mast, and we could actually measure the wind speeds aloft at about. I think the mezzo, the mast is 60 feet mast, 60 foot mast. I think it is 60 something foot. This storm may be easily accessible from the T-Heb radar, so that's good. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at the amount of wind speeds. So T-Heb's giving me a more accurate reading. Let's make sure I'm still on the road here. There should be a severe thunderstorm. Yeah, there is. Yeah, no, with blue values as crosswind. Yeah, absolutely. T-Heb's giving us a better picture lower level than us. We got some decent wind there. If we go back to Hazelton, you'll see that it's a lot further out from the radar site over here. So let's go ahead and plan our road route here. I think we're going to take the 61, so it's our next right, our next major right. We're going to be completely obscured from this thing, but rightfully so. There's now 2, and there is a tornado signature in Starbuck. I need to get my DOW down there because there is no... we have a rotation in Starbuck. A rotation in Starbuck. So, I need to get the DOW. I need to get this thing down there to provide that accurate look. But I cannot see. There's a giant wall of water in between me and the current storm cell. But just the amount of lightning that is back there makes me believe this thing is intensifying. On top of that, it is 4 o'clock, or it's through 5 o'clock actually, in the PM on this. There is a rotation area in Starbucks, so it's coming through downtown Starbuck Starbuck right now. We're driving into this hail core. So we got some hail, some pretty decent hail. I'll give it size. Give it quarter. Somewhere back in that wrap of rain, there is a tornado. I think I actually do see it. At least part of it. Let's put down on the bridge up here. Put down on the bridge of Lower 3 Mile. And I think I'm going to also report now hail of Big Bomb. Let's see if we can scan whatever tornado this is. Let's hit the wiggles. Parking brake. In the truck. I'm not getting any scan data yet, and it may be too far from me. No, it's definitely not. Oh yeah, I do definitely have a funnel. I do definitely have a funnel wrapped in the rain. There's definitely a funnel wrapped in the rain there. Decent funnel. Oh man, and suddenly I just got hit by a blinding set of rain. I am picking up scans on this thing though. We'll give it a... wow. That's okay. Well, we'll give it a regular tornado time here. Recorded gust of... I can't do recorded gust because... for like a drill bit, so we don't have drill bit on here, so we're just going to put other. And currently getting a recorded speed from this far off of 46, which is good. It's a good speed. It's good speed sounding. Let's see what we can't find. Back behind us now, a little bit. '57 scan, 51 scan, 54 scan. So it's low end, very low end. Turn the chat off. 58 scan. That's 60 scan now. So she's getting to be a little bit peaker. Let's try to do the turnaround here. Don't fall off the bridge though. got an 80 scan now, so this thing's gaining some strength here. 80 scan. We'll go ahead and call this a wedge. $75, $79, $71. So it's doing the classic. Doing the classic kind of strengthen and de-strengthen. Yeah, but it's on the downward trend. If I'm going to be honest, I've been noticing it's just down to 50 now. It was at 70. I think it just peaked. Yeah, it's because it's becoming now of a bit of a rope now. Or well, it's a drill bit, but it'll get to rope here in a second. At 46, she's gonna die soon. We'll keep scanning for that money. And I'm actually not getting any money for skin, so it's below the minimum threshold. Oh yeah, okay, so it's above the minimum threshold still. At 40, anything I think below 35 is not scannable. Or not monetary. And yep, just like that, she's gone. Tornado is lifting right now. And there's no more data to scan. See, 35. 35 is the not skinnable range. So, stop the rotation, hit the angle. Oh, wait a minute. So I was right. That is another storm. Hang on. Okay. I didn't think about that. There is another storm building back past the current storm. And the current storm maybe just cycled. But there is a nice lowering back here. Look at that. Look at that lowering back here. We're going to stay in the upper 3 mile area. Look, there's another one. This thing's just sitting here growing. Just stay right here in the upper 3 mile. And we'll actually start scanning again. That tornado is still on the ground, sort of. Go to the T-Hib radar. Yeah, this thing is right out of the area. So I'm going to need to actually, to be honest with you, I'm going to need to actually bolt down into the further reaches. This thing's going to be off radar for a while. So there's actually I don't know who's doing it, but there's actually there's a player just doing warnings, because then AI never does multiple warnings like that. So that means there's a player doing it. We're going to sit on the upper 3 mile bridge, or land bridge here. And we're just going to watch, and if we see anything, we'll report it for the player. I don't know who's doing it, but whoever it is just intellectual awesome. So, not many people want to sit there. I'll do that one day. I do. I've actually done it before. On top of that, it's getting to be nighttime, and I don't like chasing at night. Yeah, you should start seeing a better visual from me. See, one thing I wish I could do with this game is the people who work at the NWS can access our trucks as radars. That would be cool. Like, I wish they would do that. It's like, our trucks, when deployed, can actually access as a radar site. Would be kind of cool. That would bring the DOW full circle, kind of. Like, yeah, we boost the time the radar scans happen, and we also make money off of it, but, like, the ability to close that radar gap, you know? I'm not really seeing anything on the horizon, and if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen out here. As you can see, I think the storm is actually doing weird things. Yeah, it's going to happen right above me, actually. It's actually happening above me, so it's not that I'm not seeing anything. It's right above me. So I'm in a good, relatively good position. This tornado's on the ground again. That's crazy. Beltrami County, northern Minnesota. Safest place, yeah, Funkley. It's going to head towards Funkley. Or actually, it's going to pass Funkley to the south. Interesting. Good on whoever's doing National Weather Service stuff. Good on it. We have a hole forming here, so there should be something above me. There's probably something above me. I'm just not looking. I'm just not seeing it. I can't see shit. It's so dark. I'm not scanning. Let's angle this up a bit and see if we can scan something right above my head. That's nothing really above my head. And we do have some rotation back behind me. I do believe if I could get another lightning strike, it would be... If another lightning strike could... There we go. There's no funnel yet. Yeah, there's definitely no funnel, but it is building. There is a rotational building right above me. Oh, wait a minute. I think there was just a funnel. You get wind speeds at the ground, but I don't have a mezzo on this truck, so I don't know them. But you can see the... So, one downside to the rise pole is it does not have a mezzo. News to me. Alright, there's probably a funnel in there. I can't report it unless I visually see it here. See if I'm picking up anything. If I'm picking up anything on the readings, then there is a funnel. You know, I think there is. I think it's right there. I think I can see it right there. Yeah, yeah, it's right there. Yeah, okay, so I do see a funnel. So submit. Yeah, we'll submit a funnel report. There is a funnel there. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, I can see it. Somebody else has submitted a funnel report, and actually that's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Mine is the recent one. Let's see, are we going to grab any data off this thing, or is it not on the ground yet? Because I can tell you exactly when this bitch gets on the ground. Get in the truck! It is not currently on the ground, but that thing over there recycled. It recycled and then dropped the big one. So that sucks, but the DOW's place is not in those big tornadoes. That's more like for, especially, oh yeah, it's on the ground, by the way. This tornado ahead of me is on the ground at this point. Let's go ahead and report a rope. It is on the ground. Yeah, it's a rope. It's on the ground. I can see it right past. The lightning just illuminated it. I've lost it. Is it above me? No, no. Ah, fuck. I usually use the mezzo. I need to stop right here. I don't know where this thing is. I need the DOW sensor. I need the sensor to figure this out. Get in the truck. Alright, yep, we're getting wind speeds 58. It's right in front of me. I can see the outer edge of this thing. It is right in front of me. Yeah, it's directly in front of me right now. 61 on the wind speed here with this one. There's some power flashes in it, so we're in a good spot. It is illuminated, so with that power flash and then that lightning strike, it illuminated it pretty well. When you're operating a DOW like you do, when you operate a DOW, it tends to be a more passive experience. And when I say passive, I mean like, man, that thing up there is just repping shit, man. That one up there is just wrecking shit, like dead ass. Yeah, this thing above in front of me is getting bigger. I can see the power flashes that are illuminating it back in front of me. Oh yeah, it's fully condensed on the ground now. I just got a good view of it from a lightning strike. Or stop right here. It's right in front of us, so at 79. We're doing actually scanning consistently now. So yeah, 79, 79, 80, 80, 81. So it's kind of fluctuating here, peaking at 80, 81. Yeah. Although we do have a 100-mile-an-hour tag on it, so I'm probably measuring the backside winds. I'm not measuring inner core. That means somebody has droned it in the inner core. Somebody either droned it with their actual little drone, which is the little rocket drone, there was a Dominator out here. I did see him pass me. And got a 100-mile-an-hour wind speed reading, or it's basing it off of the fact that I can only see back behind it, and I've just lost data. I just lost the data on it, actually. No, 82. Now we're getting a good situation. It's actually heading towards Hazleton, which makes a bit of sense. Let's hit the gas. We might We might could pass this thing without getting damaged. Oh man, it's actually red TV. It's actually paralleling the road. I'm gonna try to pass it. I just gotta remember I'm not in DOW 6, so I'm not in a heavy vehicle. I'm in a small vehicle, and it's still red TVS. It's still red. Oh, I just missed it. I was trying to get in the... Oh, there it is. Oh, damn, that's, Okay, so I can probably pass it here and be fine. It's over there beside me. Over there. I can hear the roar. As I'm passing it, I can hear the roar. Wow. Yeah, it's right there. Wow, look at that. Man, if somebody was in the back, they'd be getting some really good scans right now. We're going to drop up to 53, kind of. And we're going to sit right there at the 53 intersection. And we should scan this thing for basically its duration all the way into Hazleton, if it's going to produce into Hazleton.
The National Weather Service in Hazleton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Beltrami County in north central Minnesota. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-size hail located near.
I'm so used to jumping back ways. 112, 113 mile an hour speed on the wind. I'll be damned. 113. We are in the front of this thing, which makes it a little better for us to scan here. 118 right now, 115, 116. I need to watch this closely because this thing may shift into my direction. If it does, I'm going to die. Let's actually... Get in the truck, dingus. Yeah, I just saw the outer edge. Let's go ahead and set this right here. Parking brake, and we'll go ahead and deploy it. $121. And I can see the outer edge. She is right on top of me-ish. I mean, I'm looking directly at this thing. It is a drill bit, like, this thing, I'm gonna call it a wedge just because it's major, it's going into Hazleton. It's got 125 mile an hour outer wind core speed, so it's gotta be 150 in the middle. Yeah, I've got 140 on the wind speeds now. 120, 124, 122, 120. 120 max on the wind speeds here. At least in the outer bands, 120. And the DOW does not scan interior winds. Looks like we got Reed Timmer out there. I'll bet he's in his dim. It's not a wedge. It's not massive. It's just fast moving. It's not massive. It's just fast. It's a stovepipe. She's not massive. It's a stovepipe. Yeah. But it is now weakening. So it's 100% weakening right now. It's definitely still got that blue aspect to it, but it is definitely weakening here. I'm gonna go ahead and report this as a an other. Give me my driving. Okay, the fucking the rad pole when you deploy it takes so long. It's actually the first time today I've been up here into Hazleton. It's roping out. It's roping out. Yeah, it's definitely roping out. It's right over the... Honestly, it's right over the radar sight. But yeah, it's definitely roping out. I hope it didn't just hit the radar, but... Oops, I just hit a stop sign. So the radar sight's still there. Good, I can see it. Yeah, radar sight's still there. And it's gone. Looks like we did a decent job tracking in here. Let's go see who's up here at the... Yeah, the radar sight's perfect. Yeah, there's no issues with the radar sight. This is the third time a tornado has come through directly close to the radar site but hasn't damaged it. Oh, that's a tree. Yeah, no, sorry, bud. Recognize. How do I recognize? Is that? I recognize the character. Maybe somebody in. I recognize. Yeah, I didn't get a message. Yeah, there's another tornado out in Port Pellswood. Man, that one that went off the map just made a fucking massive tornado. It was pink there for a second. So that one, it's off the map, just up there doing stupid shit. Let's get this tree out of y'all's way too. Why not? So yeah, yeah. So, all right, just like I told that person there, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I got some stuff I got to do with housework. So we've done a fantastic chase for the time that we've been chasing. So I got some housework I got to do. Got to clean up some stuff. And we're gonna be back on for my 4 p.m. stream for my 4 p.m. my time stream for my 5 m stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, thank you very much for joining, and I will see you guys later. Bye, everyone.